A great afternoon to all. I'm Elaine M. Francisco, one of the faculty coming from the College of Business Management and Accountancy from Laguna State Polytechnic University, Laguna, Philippines. And together with my co-author, Professor Jherwin P. Hermosa and Darwin D. Ofrin, allow me to present our research entitled Motivational Factors on Health and Fitness Program to Stress Management Among Teaching and Non-Teaching Personnel of the Laguna State Polytechnic University, Basis to Human Growth and Development. For our rationale and background of the study, stress is helpful for individual in meeting new challenges. Persistently high and unrelieved stress can lead to psychological, physical, and behavioral ill health. According to Dixon, Hapner, Burnett, and Lip 1993, a high level of stress has been recognized as a predictor of depression and suicidal ideation in young people. And also, according to Bettman, 2008, most Americans report having physical and emotional symptoms such as fatigue, feeling of irritability or anger, insomnia, depression, lack of interest or motivation, headache, muscular tension, and weaknesses due to stress. The purpose of the study was to determine whether stress management intervention can improve the performance of the teaching and non-teaching personnel of the Laguna State Polytechnic University. It is assumed that the teaching and non-teaching personnel experience stress and anxiety which adversely affect the performance of the employees. The stress management intervention is expected to decrease their stress and anxiety and improve their performance. For our research methodology, we have here research design, descriptive correlational investigation with random sampling technique. And for our data gathering process, number one, create a survey questionnaire and submit to expert validation, pilot testing, and test reliability and consistent using COBAC Alpha, and finalization of the instrument in the Google form, and solicit approval for the conduct of the study and conduct survey using the Google Forms and gather the result and prepare data for statistical treatment, analyze, and interpreted result. For the result of the study, the results shown a positive relationship between different levels of stress and working environment factors. Among them, workload and job description cause more stress on the teaching and non-teaching personnel. There is no positive relationship between the profile of the respondents and the stress management mechanism of the teaching and non-teaching personnel of the Laguna State Polytechnic University. And there is a positive relationship between different levels of stress and the working environment factors such as job role, career, and organization. There is also a strong stress creator on the level of the role of the organization to the individual. And for our conclusion, in general, stress among teaching and non-teaching personnel of the Laguna State Polytechnic University has found to be higher than the moderate level. It was shown there is no relationship. The findings have proved that it's very important to take measures in order to avoid this hazardous situation. Research clearly concluded that organizational setup is the predominant factor causing stress among the teaching and non-teaching personnel of the Laguna State Polytechnic University. Stress is emerged out through physical, psychological, emotional responses of the personnel. In general, stress among the teaching and non-teaching personnel of the Laguna State Polytechnic University has found to be higher than the moderate level. It was shown that there's no relationship. Okay, let me go to our next conclusion. The coping mechanism existing among the personnel and stress management techniques implemented by the organization are essential to prevent stress among them. Practice of physical activities such as Zumba and conducive interpersonal relationship and building confidence among personnel in workplace are found highly significant among them in presenting stress in the university. Beside the organizational factor, the personal factors and individual perspective are also vital among the executive in causing stress in the working environment. In particular, gender responsibilities, influence, and age work-life balance are significantly in creating stress among the teaching and non-teaching personnel of the Laguna State Polytechnic University. For our implications, in order to reduce the stress of the teaching and non-teaching personnel in the organization, could establish a stress audit, example it, taking quantitative and qualitative measure tests for the staff that become part of the organizational planning cycle and change management processes means that positive change occur over a long term, thus shaping a new culture. In line with this, the researcher has two kinds of recommendations, the short term and the long term. For the long term, we have to recognize the personnel for their good work performance and giving some opportunities for career development, eliminate the identified environment stressors, and departmental community may be formed, committee may be formed which should educate the student about how identify and manage stress. And for our short term, we have our balance between work and personal life, build a strong support system, and have a relaxed and positive outlook in life, and do exercise such as Zumba, aerobics, and some of physical fitness activities. That would be all. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.